Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be scent training my dogs. I have already made a video to post on my TikTok, but the angles of that video were not too good, and I didn't go into as much detail of how I'm doing it and everything and why I'm doing it. So this video is mainly going to be talking about all of that. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. You can comment anything you want. If you got any video suggestions that you might want to see, or if you have any questions about this that I could try to fix in my next video about scent training, or if there are any problems that you want me to make a video about that you want me to talk about, go ahead, comment down below. Or if you just want to say, hey, thanks for this video, enjoyed this video, anything, liking the video, following me here on YouTube. You can also follow me on TikTok, Mayla and her dogs. I think the link will be in the description of this video. But yeah, so enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Bye. Thank you. And showing you how I am doing it. There's a few different ways to scent train your dogs, but I'm going to try this method that I saw. And changed a couple things up with it from what I saw, but it's what I prefer versus what the person who I watched a video of preferred. So the first thing I got is I have this nose work game kit. Now you can just get birch or clove for them and put it on like a little cotton ball. I bought this because it was honestly on sale and I've had it for a while, but scent training sometimes, like with some dogs, like if you mistrain it, then your dog, like, you can't undo it, like if you make a mistake. So I've been a little hesitant to use it, but I finally am like, let's use it. Let's do it. Maui's actually doing fantastic with it. Maui's had 2 5-minute lessons and she has it down pretty good. I think I'm gonna have one more lesson of her only doing it while it's well, actually we'll get in depth. But dogs are doing great. So if you buy this pack, I don't think it's a bad price. It comes with all these pouches here, and you can hide these pouches throughout. They already have scent in them, and it opens up. It's kind of like a pillowcase, but you can open this up, and there's a cotton ball right here, and then loose stuff here. Wait. There's loose stuff in here, and then you can also buy refill for this, so you can, when the scent's like not as potent as you would like, you can buy refills to refill into these. But I'm also, you can just, in the thing it tells you, you can just place this pouch on the ground. Don't leave your dog unattended with this because they cannot be ingesting the scent. It's very dangerous for them. And that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this next step, where I have these containers. We had just way too many in the house and we don't use them that much. So I took some, I spray painted them white. I have 4 of them. Like, here's another one. I drilled holes in the top, but I also the reason why I spray painted them white is because I'm going to keep some of them empty. We're not at that step yet, but I put the whole scent pouch in here, right? And then close it up. But because they're white, they can't see which ones have the pouch in it. And at some point, once they're ready, I'm going to just have empty cups with one that has the scent in it and the rest being empty, and have them actually search for the specific scent. But we are still working on them locating the scent. So the thing I'm looking for with this is I want my dogs to tap their nose. Now, the girl who I watched a video of, Saint and Jordan on TikTok, you can go look her up. Well, actually, Saint Jordan and Rory, or Saint Rory and Jordan, I think, specifically, because she's got a new puppy. But yeah, this is how I'm doing it. She had her dog picking up the container. I don't really want my dogs to pick up a container because Stella picked it up for a second and bit down, and it cracked the bottom of this container here. And I was like, no. And there's like spray paint on this too. That's why I don't want them putting it in their mouth. I should get, like, they make also, you don't have to do this. I just had these containers that weren't being used and thought, hey, I can give them a second purpose. But you can also buy empty containers for scent that are not see-through on Amazon. Like, you can just do like dog scent work. But I want to work my way around doing a bunch of different scents. I actually want to get like one of those fake retrieving ducks and teach the dogs how to like retrieve, because I think Stella would actually really enjoy that. So you can get like a fake retrieving duck, and then you can get scent that smells like birds, like different birds, like dove, ducks, goose, chickens, I think, maybe even too. But you rub it on the retrieving thing, you drag it around, and then your dog has to go find it, right? And then they also make like an antler one where it comes with like a fake antler, and then you can rub scent on it and your dog has to go find the antler, which I thought would be fun, even though we don't have like deer where I live. But if I went up north with the dogs, there's deer up there and we could definitely do it. But yeah, I'm putting the scents in these containers, which it's a tight fit, but they do fit in there. And yeah, so let's kind of show. I mean, this is kind of not really part two. This is part one, but this is the second time of me training my dogs with this, so they kind of have it picked up. But I will insert some clips of when they first started, so you guys get the gist of how they were acting. I really thought Echo would pick it up. Maui picked it up like amazingly. Like Maui has it down so good. Stella's doing really good with it. Echo's struggling the most, which is kind of weird. I didn't really think she would struggle. I thought all my dogs would, like, but she's struggling a little bit. I think she just gets overexcited sometimes. So we're gonna actually go out in the living room so I can film at a good angle here. And yeah, I'll probably do it. I don't know. No, I'll talk. So I will see you guys in 2 seconds for you, a couple minutes for me. So one of the things I make sure, if you get this specific kit, once I put the thing in the container, I close this and kind of move it away because I don't want to confuse her at all. But I'm going to show you how we first started, and then I'm going to show you where Maui is now. She's very excited, as you can see. I have my treat pouch right here clipped on for food. And before any of y'all say it, her nails are trimmed. I literally trimmed them yesterday. She just has long quicks, and the way she stands also makes her nails just like clatter on the ground. That's just what you get when you get a mutt, you know. But she's looking. So I held the container and I held it at a good level for them. So Echo is up higher. So hers was up here, but Maui's was down here. So I'm gonna hold it down here. Good. Go. Oh, okay. She missed it. She's like pretty much deaf and pretty much blind, so sometimes she misses things. Yes! But I want her specifically to touch it with her nose. So you just do it a few times. And let me go from this angle so you guys can see. Yes! She's gonna like turn to me, I think. Yes! She touched it with her paw, but I'm still rewarding. So you always want to reward them touching it at all. And then once they understand they need to touch it, if you want them to only just tap it with their nose and stuff, or whatever you want them to do, like I can, yes, good job. You can like have them smell it and tell them to sit, but Maui can't really hear me, so sit, yes. But once you get to the point of them touching it and they're touching it how you want them to touch it, then you could set on the ground. Yes, get it right over there. Go get it. Yes. She can't hear me. It's so hard with Maui because she's doing it, but she can't hear me. Yes! But I throw the treat away because I want them to walk away from the bowl. Yes! I just gotta make sure she sees me throw it. Yes! She needs to look and make sure there's no more food. That's what she's doing. Yes! 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 This is a really good activity with her because since she's going kind of blind and deaf, like she's pretty much blind and deaf. This is a good one because it's one of her other senses that she still has a really good. She really good still has like. Oh, I'm not wording this how it's supposed to be. She still really has a good sense of smell, so this is a good activity for her. Yes. So she got frustrated. But we're gonna do this a lot so that she actually is touching it consistently. You can see she's getting a little frustrated right now. Yes. So I'm just going to remind her to touch it. Yes. She wants to be touching this container. So we're going to do this probably for quite a few days now. She touched my hand with her nose. So I'm making sure, that's why also sitting on the ground is a good thing, because you want to make sure you're associated, yes, her touching the container and not just touching something, yes, your hand. It also is like good for exercise. Like for Stella and Echo, I throw the treats a lot further, and so they have to actually walk all that distance. So it's also a good exercise for mental and physical. Let me set this kind of in front of me a little bit. Yes. This is also just her dog food. Yes. Yes. So she's putting her nose up against the hole. I want her to smell it. Yes. Yes. Shoot. Yes. Yes. Oh, right here. Yes. And FYI, you can train your dogs as yes at any point in their life. You know, Maui's like 16. Yes. And look at her. Yes. Um, I want to do this with her until she has it down pat. I want her to be immediately going to that container every single time before we even move on to the next step. Yes. Like, even though she's pretty much going, yes, to the container every time, I want her consistently going to the container for a couple sessions before we move on, because I want to make sure she has a good foundation for it. Yes. I'm gonna do one more jackpot because she's doing really good. I just want to do it a couple more times, but she's starting to get a little bored of it. So we're gonna try ending the session before she, you know, you want to end the session on a good note. So I'm gonna have her do it 2 more times. I want, unless this next time is a really good time, then she's gonna jackpot. Yes. All over my hands. She still has treats in here for some other training. Maybe we might do another session later. Who knows? But yeah, let's I need to wash my hands. Alrighty, I'm gonna call this video it for today, just because it might take you a while to get the supplies you might need. Plus, also, you should really be taking this process really slow. If you push your dogs too far too fast, you can ruin so much progress, especially with something like this. You do not want to have to start all over again when you're halfway through them learning it, you know? So just, you rather take like 2 months to teach this trick than to take a month and then have to restart and it end up being 4 months long. You know what I'm talking about? So just go slow. Even if you're repeating, like you're like, yeah, they have this down. You want to know they have it down totally solid. You want the beginning of the training session for them to immediately be like, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. You want them to be doing it for sure before you move on to the next step. Okay? I feel like I didn't do a good visual of that because Maui kept moving the container far away and she's not at that step yet. Which you could see she was like, I don't know what to do totally most of the time until I brought the container back to me. But we're going to also go over what we've done so far. And then, yeah, there's going to be multiple parts to this. I'm going to try to video them, like, in a good amount of time. Like, of course, I'm going to wait till my dogs have it. I also want to show you all my dogs doing it. Definitely by the end, I'll show you all my dogs doing it, like them being fully trained on it. I want to also do, like, interacting with the dogs. I want to do, or interacting. I want them to do other scents too. I want to get, like, you can buy these fake ducks for retrieving and buy scents that are like duck scent, quail scent, stuff like that. So getting that stuff, you can also buy like deer shed ones where it comes with like a fake deer shed and then scent of deer sheds. I'm hearing a bunch of noise out there. But what was it? But we're going to do this one first and then we'll work on the other ones. This one will give you a good foundation. I really like this pack. Comes with refills, which it's not like an awful price. This goes on sale a lot. So you can just like save it in Amazon and have them like send you a message when it goes on sale and then buy it when it's on sale. The videos will be here if you do. We're going to recap everything we did in this video. So yeah. So step one, we're going to do the steps. Step one is holding the container and your dog interacting with the container. Always throw the food away from you. Don't give it to them in your hand because you want them to walk away from the container so that they understand that, you know, it's not your hand. Okay, that's the whole thing. But you want them to throw away because you want them to walk away and come back. You don't want to just hand it to them and they're just like, bloop, bloop. You want them to walk away and have to come back and remember, like, wait, what was I doing over there? What was I doing? Always throw the food away from you. Just roll the dice. Throw it away. If you have a dog who can't really see like Maui, make sure she sees that you're throwing it and throw it. Step one. Yeah, holding it. Step two is, I guess we did 4 steps. Step two is if you want to hear them like sniffing. Like once they're interacting with the container, you want to hear them go. Like you want to hear the sniffing part, right? And then rewarding them for that. You want to know that they're inhaling the scent. They're not that they're only seeing the container. 3 is let them do a specific thing like sitting or lying down, then have them sniff and then lure them into a sit, lure them into a lie down, whatever trick you want them to do. You on the bark, have them speak. I mean, your dogs are going to need to know how to speak, but have them do that. Once they smell, oh, sit, and then teach them that. And then once you've done it enough times, have them smell and then just wait for them to sit. And then once they have that solid, you can move on to the next step. The next step is physically sitting the container on the ground, which when you do that step, you may have to remind them that they have to sit after they find this smell, just so you know. But yeah, setting the container on the ground is the next step, right next to you, so your dogs are because they're going to always come up to you. You're the one who has food. You're the one giving them rewards. You want to set the container by your feet and have them smell it on the ground. Went over everything, holding the container, making sure they sniff it. Once they sniff it, lure them into a sit, and then setting the container onto the ground, and then lure them into a sit if they need to. They probably would for the first couple rounds need to be lured into a sit, but I think once because setting on the ground is such a new thing. I don't think people realize the step of you holding it to it being on the ground is really gonna change up a lot with the training. But yeah, I really do want to try to have you guys. Oh my gosh, I keep getting closer and closer. I don't need to be. But I really want to show you guys each one of my dogs doing it, but for sure at the end of the training, we will show how they know it and stuff. And then also once I get like in a retrieving duck for scent and antlers for scent, I will show you guys them using those, which once they have a foundation for this, that training should go pretty quickly because you can do other things too. I've seen other people just use like thyme in there. You have to make sure the scent is okay for your dogs to be inhaling. But I've seen people use like thyme and oregano for the scent. You know, I recommend putting whatever you use in a container. And if you're using like something like Time or Mesh, I recommend just be safe. Put them in some sort of like put something over it, like cover it a little bit, because you don't want your dogs like getting any of that into their nose when they take a sniff. So just make sure they're safe. But you can also use like stinky dog treats, so you can use fish oil too. Train them, whatever. You can really use whatever. I just really like the nosy nose game thing because it comes with refills, and it's a really potent smell that will get their attention. But yeah, I've seen people use like just dehydrated fish and put it in there because fish is very smelly. Um, but basically, that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I really do hope this video helps someone. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. I want to try making videos like this too, where we're training these kind of things. I need to get back into my Big Book of Dog Tricks for Best Dog Ever series, but the dogs have been like very stubborn recently with learning this new trick. So I have like stopped that trick for a minute because they've been just not liking it. So I don't know if we might do the next trick. I really want to do it, but they've just been getting a little frustrated. I think Echo's doing good, but they all got frustrated with it. So I want to have them down pat, and then I'll make a video about that because I think I lost the original footage. Oops. But yeah. I don't think I forgot anything. I think we went over everything. I don't know how many steps each part's gonna have, because the next like steps are kind of like one step, but a lot of steps at the same time. So that might just be one video because that process is gonna take like a long time to do too. Just make sure you don't push your dogs too far because you're gonna, it'll be more work to have to start over than it would be to just keep going at the level you're at. And I hope you guys are doing good. Peace. Bye bye.